Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is about risk management. It encompasses the identification, analysis, and response to risk factors that form of the life of a business. From the small store, large manufacturer, there are common challenges with insurance, claim, risky general, fire can damage buildings, someone will slip and fall, vehicle accident, losses can occur.
Risk management is a process of understanding the risk to which an organization is subjected and then finding ways to mitigate or work with them. Risk assessment is the term used to describe the overall process or method where you identify hazard and risk factors that have the potential to cause harm.
Risk control is a set of methods by which firms evaluate potential loss and to take action to eliminate or to reduce such as threats. View control are the reviews conducted by management of the estimate and other kinds of financial information for reasonableness. They require significant judgment, knowledge, and experience.
What is risk management structure? Risk management structure or risk management framework is implemented by most, if not all, existing companies to not just point out risk but also how to actively manage them. As we all know, returns and risk always goes hand in hand, at two sides in the same coin. The RMS has at least 5 components, and these are: to identify the risk, to measure such risk, to mitigate the risk, to report and monitor the risk, and to govern the said risk.
Response to risk. Risk management structures are tailored to do more than just point out existing risk. Avoidance. Eliminating a particular risk by getting rid of its cause. Mitigation. Decreasing projected financial value associated with the risk by lowering the possibility of occurrence of risk. Acceptance. Business entity develops contingencies to mitigate the impact of risk. When creating contingencies, a business needs to engage in a problem-solving approach. The result is a well-detailed plan that can be executed as soon as the need arises. Such a plan will enable a business organization to handle barriers or blockage to its success because it can deal with risk as soon as they arise.
Why is risk management important? Risk management is important process because it empowers a business with the necessary tools so that it can adequately identify and deal with potential risk. Once a risk has been identified, it is then easy to mitigate it. In addition, risk management provides a business with a basis upon which it can undertake sound decision making. For a business, assessment and management of risks is the best way to prepare for eventualities that may come in the way of progress and growth. When a business evaluates plan for handling potential threats and develops structures to address them, it improves its odds of becoming a successful entity.
Risk analysis process. Risk analysis is a qualitative problem-solving approach that uses various tools of assessment to work out and rank risk for the purpose of assessing and resolving them. Here is the risk analysis process. First, identifying existing risk. Risk identification mainly involves brainstorming. A business gathers its employees together so that they can review all the various sources of risk. The next step is to arrange all the identified risks in order of priority. because it is not possible to mitigate all existing risks. Prioritization ensures that those risks that can affect a business significantly are dealt with more urgently. Second, assess the risk. In many cases, problem resolution involves identifying the problem and then finding an appropriate solution. However, prior to figuring out how best to handle risk, a business should locate the cause of the risk by asking the question, what caused a risk and how could it influence the business?
Develop an appropriate response. Once a business entity is set on accessing likely remedies to mitigate identified risks and prevent their recurrence, it needs to ask the following questions. What measures can be taken to prevent the identified risk from recurring? In addition, what is the best thing to do if it does occur?
In conclusion, risk management is paramount to the success of any business with or without facing risk. An effective risk management is essential for mitigating threats to businesses. Where our business ventures encounter a range of threats that can ultimately affect their survival and growth. As a result, it is necessary to take into consideration the risk management's fundamental principles, as well as how they may be applied to help minimize the effects of risk on business entities. On the other hand, risk management enhances the chances of success while lowering the chances of failure and uncertainty in achieving the organization's ultimate goals. Moreover, risk management should be long-term, because the long-term survival of an organization depends on the ability to manage risk. Indeed, risk management is an important process that managers should maintain in an organization. It is inevitable to have risks, and managers should have better strategies to deal with risk. I am Jewel Main Gold Kissel.
I'm Sheila Navarro and Catherine Bishop.
Daniel Ann Cabana.
Diana Umpulan.
I am Zesta May L. Bakay.
Ivan Imbate.
Alfred Gonzalo.
And I'm Trexie Active saying thank you and God bless us all.